Let us begin with question number 1. The first computer was made by. The correct answer is C. Charles Babbage was considered to be the father of computing after his invention and concept of the analytical engine in 1837. The analytical engine contained an arithmetic logic unit, ALU, basic flow control and integrated memory. It was hailed as the first general-purpose computer concept. Unfortunately, because of funding issues, this computer was never built while he was alive. 2. The stable version of the Android 17 operating system, officially launched in June 2026, is internally codenamed after which dessert? A. Baklava. B. Cinnamon bun. C. Vanilla ice cream. D. Dark chocolate. The correct answer is B. Cinnamon bun. Android 17 uses the internal development code name Cinnamon Bun, continuing Google's tradition of naming major Android updates after sweet treats in alphabetical order, following Android 16's Baklava. Baklava was the internal code name for Android 16. Vanilla ice cream was the internal code name for Android 15. Dark chocolate is incorrect and not a utilized Android version name. 3. The first digital computer built with IC chips is known as. The correct answer is D. The first digital computer built with IC chips is known as IBM System 360. It was a mainframe computer which was developed in 1964. 4. What are the unique features of the base model iPhone 17? Select the correct answer from the codes given below. A. It features an advanced 120 Hz ProMotion display for the first time on a base model. B. It offers up to 45 hours of video playback battery life. C. It includes an upgraded 18MP front-facing camera with center stage. D. It is equipped with 16 GB of RAM to handle next-generation AI tasks. The correct answer is A. The base Apple iPhone 17 finally breaks the 60 Hz barrier by adopting a 120 Hz ProMotion display, a feature previously exclusive to the Pro models. Also, the front-facing camera has been upgraded to an 18MP sensor featuring Apple's smart framing center stage technology. 5. Mouse is. The correct answer is C. A mouse is a hardware input device that was invented by Douglas Engelbart in 1963. The mouse allows an individual to control a pointer in a graphical user interface (GUI) and manipulate on-screen objects such as icons, files, and folders. 6. Which of the following groups consists of only output devices? The correct answer is D. Plotter, printer and monitor are output devices while scanner, keyboard, mouse, joystick, light pen etc. are input devices. 7. Which of the following is not an output device? The correct answer is D. According to the options given in the question, only digital camera is an input device while others are the output devices. 8. Which is the most common input device used today? The correct answer is C. The most common input device used in the computers are the keyboard and the mouse. The keyboard allows the entry of textual information while the mouse allows the selection of a point on the screen by moving a screen cursor to the point and pressing a mouse button. 9. The body of mouse used in computers was designed about 40 years back. Then it was made of. The correct answer is D. The first mouse prototype was invented by Dr. Douglas Engelbart. It was built in 1964. The original mouse was made of wood with 2 metal wheels and a bottom. The mouse was first made public in 1968 at the Fall Joint Computer Conference. 10. After the double click of the mouse, the information goes to. The correct answer is C. A double click is an act of pressing a computer mouse button twice quickly without moving the mouse. We can communicate commands to the computer, CPU, by pressing a button on top of the mouse. 11. In which port do you plug in the cable of your keyboard? Correct answer is C. USB, Universal Serial Bus, was designed to standardize the connection of computer peripherals, including keyboards, digital cameras, printers, portable media players, disk drives etc., to personal computers, both to communicate and to supply electric power. 12. Computer 8 is a device capable of storing data. 2. Is capable of analyzing data. 3 is capable of maintaining total secrecy. 4 is sometimes attacked by virus. Select the correct answer from the code given below. The correct answer is D. A computer is an electronic device that manipulates information or data. It has the ability to store, analyze, retrieve and process data. The work or data which we stored in it is totally secure and is done by using passwords. Sometimes our system is attacked or infected by the virus. Some common viruses are for Melissa, Marburg, Terax, 1069, Trojan, etc. 13. Due to the improper indiscriminate disposal of old and used computers or their parts, which of the following are released into the environment as e-waste? The correct answer is B. Heptachlor is not an e-waste. In fact, it is an organochlorine compound which is used as an insecticide, usually sold as a white or tan powder. Heptachlor is one of the cyclodine insecticides. Plutonium is a radioactive metal and hence not used in computers. So option B is correct. 14. A network of networks is simply called. The correct answer is D. Generally, Internet is called a network of networks because it is a global system of the network of interconnected computers. Here millions of private, public, educational, commercial and government networks are connected with Internet protocols with TCP/IP. 15. Which of the following is a type of Internet connection that uses telephone lines? The correct answer is A. DSL, Digital Subscriber Line, is a fixed connection most popular in areas without access to cable or fiber internet. With DSL, connection to the internet runs through telephone lines. It is a type of internet connection that uses the voice frequency of telephone lines to send and receive internet data and traffic. 16. Slowest internet connection service is. The correct answer is B. Dial-up service is by far the slowest of all internet connections available. Generally, it gives a speed of up to 56 kilobits per second. Cable modem uses coaxial lines run by cable companies to offer internet access to their consumers. It can generally give speed of 512 kbs to as much as 20 mbps. Dial-up service uses telephone lines to transmit internet data and speed is generally the same as a cable modem. Leased lines are used by a business establishment that needs high-speed reliable internet access 24 hours a day. 17. The first page that you normally view at any website is known as. The correct answer is A. The first page of any website is known as a home page. We get information of further pages on respective website from the home page.
18. Internet system uses which of the following topology? The correct answer is D. Tree topology is a hybrid topology that combines characteristics of linear bus and star topologies. The Internet is the best example of largest hybrid topology. Tree topology is a good choice for a large computer network, as the tree topology divides the whole network into parts that are more easily manageable. 19. The Internet works on. The correct answer is B. Packet switching is a digital networking communication method that groups all the transmitted data into suitably sized blocks called packets, which are transmitted via a medium. The best known use of packet switching is the Internet and most local area networks. 20. A database that contains the names and address of various hosts on Internet is called. The correct answer is B. A database that contains the names and addresses of various hosts on the Internet is called Domain Name System, DNS. The DNS is a naming database in which Internet domain names are located and translated into Internet Protocol IP addresses. The DNS maps the name people use to locate a website to the IP address that a computer uses to locate that website. 21. IPv6 protocol defines an IP address of. The correct answer is C. Internet Protocol version 6, IPv6, is the latest revision of the Internet Protocol, IP. IPv6 was developed by the Internet Engineering Task Force, IETF, to deal with the long-anticipated problem of IPv4 address exhaustion. In December 1998, IPv6 became a draft standard for the IETF, which subsequently ratified it as an Internet standard on 14 July 2017. IPv6 encompasses many design improvements, including the replacement of the 32-bit IPv4 address format, which provides 2 to the 32 addresses, with a 128-bit address format, which provides an addressing space without limitations for the foreseeable future. IPv6 theoretically allows 212 to the 128, or approximately 3.4 times 10 to the 38 total addresses. 22. Bluetooth technology allows. The correct answer is D. The Bluetooth technology was developed in 1994 by Jaap Hartsen. Through this technology, mobile phones, laptops, calculators, and digital cameras are connected and share information and data by using radio waves. 23. What is the difference between Bluetooth and Wi-Fi devices? The correct answer is A. Bluetooth is a wireless technology standard for exchanging data over short distance, using short wavelength UHF radio waves in the ISM band from 2.4 to 2.485 GHz from fixed and mobile devices and building personal area networks. Wi-Fi means a local area wireless computer network technology that allows electronic devices to connect with network, mainly using the 2.4 GHz UAF and 5 GHz SHF ISM radio band. 24. The first railway station in a country to provide Google's free public Wi-Fi service is. The correct answer is B. On September 12, 2015, the Indian Railways announced its partnership with the tech giant Google to provide free Wi-Fi services to 400 railway stations across the country. In January 2016, Mumbai Central Railway Station had become the first railway station in India to have Wi-Fi facility. 25. With reference to Li-Fi, recently in the news, which of 8 the following statements are correct? The correct answer is C. Li-Fi technology is a groundbreaking light-based communication technology, which makes use of light waves instead of radio technology to deliver data. Li-Fi technology will enable faster, more reliable internet connections in future, even when the demand for data usage has outgrown the available supply from existing technology such as 4G, LTE, and Wi-Fi. Using light to deliver wireless internet will also allow the connectivity in environments that do not currently support Wi-Fi, such as aircraft cabins, hospitals, and hazardous environments. 26. The computer system which links and stores information among different countries in the world through a satellite is known as. The correct answer is C. Internet is the largest satellite-based communication network of the world. It links and stores information among different countries in the world through satellite and cables. 27. Offers services such as search capabilities, email, news, stock price, weather information, sports, and entertainment. The correct answer is B. A portal application is a web-accessible, interactive tool on a second website that delivers both related and unrelated applications, services, and links. Portal applications provide data in an easily understandable format, modify or manipulate the data, and communicate with companies or individuals about the data. After a user logs in a portal application, it also enables the service provider to track users' website activity. 28. To safeguard against cyber attacks and threats of data theft, the Center for Development of Advanced Computing has developed a new software called. The correct answer is B. Software NAN was developed by CDAC to safeguard against cyber attacks and threats of data theft. 29. India manufactured supercomputer Param in. The correct answer is D. Param, a series of the supercomputer, was designed and assembled by the Center for Development of Advanced Computing, CDAC, Pune. 30. First indigenously developed Indian supercomputer is named as. The correct answer is D. First indigenously developed Indian supercomputer is named as Param 8000. It was developed by the government-run Center for Development of Advanced Computing, CDAC, in 1991. All the chips and other elements that were used in the making of Param were bought from the open domestic market.
31. Who is known as the father of Indian supercomputer? The correct answer is B. Vijay Bhatkar is known as the father of Indian supercomputer. He contributed in developing the first supercomputer of India, Param 8000, which was installed in 1991. 32. Which one of the following is a supercomputer project developed by Bhabha Atomic Research Center? The correct answer is D. Computer Division of BARC had started development of supercomputers under the Anupam project in 1991, based on parallel processing techniques. The first supercomputer which was based on this parallel processing technique was Anupam 860/4, using 4 Intel 860 microprocessor baseboards as compute nodes. It was developed by Bhabha Atomic Research Center for their internal work usages. 33. Word length for supercomputer range up to. Correct answer is C. Word length of a personal computer is generally 32 bits, while for supercomputer, it is 64 bits. 34. Among following, which is the largest, fastest, and costliest computer? The correct answer is B. Supercomputer is fastest, largest, and costliest among all types of computers. 35. The world's fastest computer has been able to perform as of December 1996. The correct answer is C. According to the situation of 1996, world fastest computer was ASCI Red, whose LINPACK performance was greater than 1 teraflop per second, 10 operations per second. But now, according to the latest data, fastest supercomputer, Frontier, which is made by US, has performance speed Rmax of 1194 petaflop. 36. Supercomputer Magic Cube inaugurated recently has been prepared by which of the following countries? The correct answer is B. Supercomputer Magic Cube has been made by China to know the Earth's future and calculate the potential changes to the climate and biological systems. Chinese scientists hope to calculate almost everything in natural Earth systems, from the formation of clouds to changes in climate in hundreds or thousands of years from now. 37. The President of India inaugurated Param Kamrupa supercomputer facility at which of the following IITs? The correct answer is A. The President of India, Smit Drupadi Murmu, inaugurated supercomputer facility Param Kamrupa and laboratory for the design and development of high-power microwave components at IIT Guwahati on 13 October 2022. Param Kamrupa is a state-of-the-art supercomputing system deployed under build approach of National Supercomputing Mission with peak computing power of 838 TFLOPS. 38. Which of the following would be the smallest and fastest computer imitating brain working? The correct answer is B. Researchers of Oxford University have been successfully invented 10 billion quantum entanglement in silicon. Entanglement is those pair of equipment which are used to develop a quantum computer. A superfast quantum computer based on qubits or quantum bits can give lots of possible answers to a single question. The traditional computer is generally based on the binary switch or decibel. 39. Y2K problem relates to? The correct answer is C. Y2K bug, also called Year 2000 bug or Millennium bug, relates to a problem in the coding of computerized systems that was projected to create havoc in computer networks around the world at the beginning of the year 2000. In metric measurements, K stands for 1000. To find out another way for this was really very expensive. It is called Y2K problem. 40. WLL means? The correct answer is C. WLL means wireless and local loop. It is a communication system by which BSNL provides preferable communication services to rural areas in India. 41. Which type of computers are the most widely used? The correct answer is D. Nowadays, the computers which are mostly used are microcomputers such as desktop computer, game consoles, laptop, notebook, tablet computer, smartphones, palm-top, PDAs, etc. These are types of microcomputers. 42. Which type of computer could be found in a digital watch? The correct answer is D. An embedded system is a computer system with a dedicated function within a larger mechanical or electrical system, often with real-time computing constraints. It is embedded as part of a complete device, often including hardware and mechanical parts. Embedded systems control many devices in common use today. Embedded systems range from portable devices such as digital watches and MP3 players to large stationary installations like traffic lights, factory controllers, and largely complex systems like hybrid vehicles, MRI, and avionics. 43. Which of the following laser ray is used in laser printers? The correct answer is B. Semiconductor laser are solid lasers which are used in laser printers and CD/DVD. It works as a light-emitting device. An excimer laser or exaplex laser is a form of an ultraviolet laser which is commonly used in the production of microelectronic devices and eye surgery. A gas laser is mainly used to make hologram and also used to read the barcode printed on the various products. The dye laser is mainly used in astronomy and spectroscopy. 44. Which printer is usually used for desktop printing? The correct answer is C. Desktop publishing, or DTP, is a modern technique of publishing. It is a wider range of low-cost, easy-to-use software that doesn't require traditional design and pre-press skill to understand and use. Laser printer is usually used for desktop printing. 45. Daisy wheel printer is a type of? The correct answer is D. A daisy wheel printer is an early type of impact printer. invented in 1969 by David S. Lee at Diablo Data Systems. Impact printers rely on a forcible impact to transfer ink to the media. Dot matrix printers are also categorized as an impact printer. 46. WWW on the Internet stands for. The correct answer is C. WWW stands for World Wide Web.
47. World Wide Web, WWW, is a hypermedia system because the correct answer is B. The World Wide Web is an information system of interlinked hypertext documents and other resources that are accessed via Internet. With the help of the web browser, we can visit web pages which contain text, images, video, and other multimedia items. Embedded hyperlink permit users to navigate between pages. 48. Computerization of a system needs. The correct answer is D. In computerization of a system, there is a need of willpower to do it, along with financial resources and ultra-modern structure. There is also need to train manpower. 49. Which one of the following is not infotech terminology? The correct answer is C. Cyberspace, upload, and modem terminology are related to information technology, but optical storage is related to the computer engineering. 50. Which one of the following is not an infotech terminology? The correct answer is D. Among the given options, Pinaka is not related to infotech terminology. It is a multiple rocket launcher produced in India and developed by the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, for the Indian Army. 51. Which one of the following is a part of infotech terminology? The correct answer is D. In information technology, a protocol is the special set of rules used by telecommunication connection when they communicate. A login is a set of credentials used to access to an area that requires proper authorization. Archie is a program that allows you to search the files of all the Internet FTP servers that offer anonymous FTP. 52. A set of rules that governs data communication is called. The correct answer is A. A protocol is a set of rules that governs data communication. It represents an agreement between the communicating devices. Without a protocol, two devices may be connected, but not communicating with each other. 53. The set of protocols, which defines all transmission exchanges across the Internet, is called above. The correct answer is B. Transmission Control Protocol, TCP, is a routing protocol, while Internet Protocol, IP, is a routed protocol. Information on the Internet is in the form of packets. The task of TCP is to create such packets, put them into systematic work, and ensure that no packet is missing. Whenever a packet is sent, it is given an IP address. Thus, IP is a process that places every information to its right place. 54. IP addresses are used on which layer of OSI reference model? The correct answer is A. The Internet layer of the TCP/IP model aligns with the Layer 3 network layer of the OSI reference model. This is where IP addresses and routing live. When data is transmitted from a node on one LAN to a node on a different LAN, the Internet layer is used. Hence, IP address works in the network layer of OSI model, actually the IP layer of TCP/IP model. This is a logical address and not the embedded hardware address, which is assigned by the network administrator or Internet service provider. 55. The layer between physical and network layer is known as. The correct answer is A. The Open Systems Interconnection OSI reference model has been an essential element of computer network design since its ratification in 1984. The OSI model divides the complex task of computer-to-computer communications, traditionally called internetworking, into a series of stages known as layers. The ISOSI model consists of 7-layer architecture. The physical layer, or layer 1, is the first, lowest layer. The data link layer, or layer 2, is the second layer, and the network layer is layer 3, so it is clear that data link layer exists between physical and network layer. 56. In a network environment, which is not server? The correct answer is D. In a network environment, network server is not server. Network servers are high-powered computers used as a central repository for data and various programs shared by users within a network. A few examples of the types of servers in a network environment are as follows: web server, application server, proxy server, mail server, file server, database server, print server, etc. 57. Junk email is also called. The correct answer is D. Junk email messages are spam messages, which are unsolicited and typically unwanted email messages that are filtered by the service. By default, the service rejects the spam message based on the reputation of the sending IP address. 58. The word spam is related to which of the following subject? The correct answer is A. Spam is flooding the internet with many copies of the same message in an attempt to force the message on people who would not otherwise choose to receive it. Most spam is commercial advertising, often for dubious get-rich-quick schemes or quasi-legal services. 59. Sending an identical email message repeatedly to a particular address by any abuser is called. The correct answer is C. Email bombing is a form of net abuse consisting of sending large volumes of email to an address in an attempt to overflow the mailbox. 60. DuckDuckGo is a correct answer is A. DuckDuckGo is a search engine which is quite famous in Europe. Its speciality is that it does not collect user-related information like other search engines such as Google do. 61. Which of the following is not a search engine? The correct answer is D. Orkut is not a search engine. It was a social networking website which has been closed. Rest are the search engines. 62. Which of the following is a search engine? The correct answer is A. Baidu Inc. is a Chinese web services company, offers many services, including a Chinese search engine for websites, audio files, and images. 63. Bing is a web search engine owned and operated by. The correct answer is A. Bing is a web search engine owned and operated by Microsoft. It was launched in 2009. Bing provides a variety of search services, including web, video, image, and map search products. 64. Yahoo, Google, and MSN are. The correct answer is A. Yahoo, Google, and MSN are internet websites. 65. Which of the following is not a web browser? The correct answer is D. Among the given options, Yahoo is not a web browser. It is a web search engine. Internet Explorer now replaced by Microsoft Edge. Mozilla Firefox and Google Chrome are examples of web browser. 66. Which web browser was developed by Google? The correct answer is D. Google Chrome is a freeware web browser developed by Google. It was first released in 2008 for Microsoft Windows and later ported to Linux, Mac OS, and Android. 67. Which of the following is not a web browser? The correct answer is B. A web browser is a software that is used to view articles, images, movies, music, and other information available on the web or local server and to use internet facilities. Opera, Vivaldi, and Mozilla Firefox are examples of web browsers, whereas Google Apps is not a web browser. 68. Web crawler is also known as. The correct answer is C. A web crawler, sometimes called a web spider or spiderbot, and often shortened to crawler, is an internet bot that systematically browses the World Wide Web, typically for the purpose of web indexing, web spidering. Web crawlers can also be used for automating maintenance tasks on a website, such as checking links or validating HTML code. 69. WiMAX is related to which one of the following? The correct answer is D. WiMAX is short for Worldwide Interoperability for Microwave Access. It is a communication technology which helps to transmit data without wire. 70. In the field of computer, virus stands for. The correct answer is B. In the field of computer, virus stands for Vital Information Resources Under Siege. A computer virus is a malicious program or software which is designed to interfere with the normal functioning of a computer, together with its files. 71. Computer virus is a. The correct answer is D. A computer virus is a destructive software program or piece of code that is loaded onto your computer without your knowledge and runs against your wishes. Viruses can also replicate themselves. All computer viruses are man-made. A simple virus that can make a copy of itself over and over again is relatively easy to produce. 72. A program that has the capability to infect other programs and make copies of itself and spread into other programs is called. The correct answer is B. Viruses, worms, trojans, and bots are all part of a class of software called malware. A program that has the capability to infect other programs and make copies of it and spread into other programs is called a virus. 73. Firewall is used in communication network system for protection from. The correct answer is A. Firewall is a system designed to prevent an unauthorized private network to be created. Firewalls can be implemented in both hardware and software, or a combination of both. Firewalls are frequently used to prevent unauthorized internet users from accessing private networks connected to the internet. All messages entering or leaving the internet pass through the firewall, which examines each message and blocks those that do not meet the specified security criteria. 74. What is the purpose of a firewall in cybersecurity? The correct answer is B. A firewall is a network security device that monitors incoming and outgoing network traffic and decides whether to allow or block specific traffic based on a defined set of security rules. It prevents unauthorized access to a network. 75. One of the first viruses to attract widespread public attention was designed to infect MS-DOS on 6 March 1992. Name of the virus is. The correct answer is C. Michelangelo was one of the first virus which was designed to infect MS-DOS on 6 March 1992. It was found in Australia in 1991 for the first time. 76. Stuxnet worm detected in the computers of Iran is. The correct answer is B. Stuxnet is a computer worm that targets industrial control systems which are used to monitor and control large-scale industrial facilities like power plants, dams, waste processing systems, and similar operations. Stuxnet worm was detected in the computers of Bushehr nuclear power plant, Iran. This worm is really very deadly for the plants that are controlled by computers. 77. The terms WannaCry, Petya, and Eternal Blue, sometimes mentioned in the news recently, are related to. The correct answer is C. The WannaCry and Petya are two of the biggest cyber attacks in history and impacted the finances of many companies throughout the globe. In May 2017, ransomware virus WannaCry expanded quickly over the various computer networks. In 2016, a group of encrypting ransomware Petya was detected by cybersecurity experts. Eternal Blue is a cyber attack exploit which was used as part of the worldwide WannaCry ransomware attack. 78. In which country the Pegasus spyware has been developed? Correct answer is A. Israel's NSO group has developed Pegasus spyware, the world's most invasive spyware. It can find a route into a target's device that is unknown to the developer of the device and its software, and without requiring the target to take any action, such as clicking a link. 79. MS-DOS was first released in. The correct answer is B. Microsoft Disk Operating System. MS-DOS is a non-graphical command line operating system derived from 86-DOS that was created for IBM-compatible computers. MS-DOS, originally written by Tim Patterson and introduced by Microsoft in August 1981, and was last updated in 1994 when MS-DOS 6.22 was released. 80. Windows 3, a popular windowing environment, was released by Microsoft in the year. The correct answer is D. Microsoft Windows is an operating system and a series of graphical user interface developed by Microsoft. Windows 3 was released in 1990 by Microsoft. The most recent Windows released by Microsoft is Windows 11, released in October 2021. 81. American Television and Telegraph has developed such computer procedure which gives multi-user environment. It is called. The correct answer is B. 23. Unix is a computer operating system which provides multi-user environment. It was developed in 1969 by AT&T. 82. Which of the following is an operating system? The correct answer is A. Unix is an operating system. The Unix operating system is widely used in both servers and workplace. 83. What is not true about GNU operating system? The correct answer is D. GNU is an extensive collection of free software, which can be used as an operating system or can be used in parts with other operating systems. GNU stands for GNU's Not Unix, chosen because GNU's design is Unix-like, but differs from Unix by being free software and containing no Unix code. Development of the GNU operating system was initiated by Richard Stallman while he worked at MIT Artificial Intelligence Laboratory. Richard Stallman made the initial announcement of the GNU project in September 1983. The GNU operating system is upward compatible with Unix. Hence, statement of option D is not true. 84. Types of computer memory are 1. Semiconductor, 2. Magnetic, 3. Server, 4. Optical. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. The correct answer is C. The computer memory is of two types, semiconductor or primary memory, and secondary memory, which is either magnetic or optical. Some examples of secondary memory are hard disk, magnetic tape, floppy disk, pen drive, DVD, and compact disk. 85. The memory of the computer is measured by. The correct answer is A. The main function of the computer memory is to store data and information. Bit or binary digit is the smallest unit of computer memory. All computers work on a binary numbering system, i.e., they process data in ones and zeros. This 1 or 0 level of storage is called a bit. 86. Binary numbers are. The correct answer is an A. Binary describes a numbering scheme in which there are only two possible values for each digit, 0 and 1. The term also refers to any digital encoding, decoding system in which there are exactly two possible states. In digital data memory, for storage, processing, and communication, the 0 and 1 values are often called as low and high, respectively. 87. Binary language consists of how many digits? The correct answer is A. The modern computer is also known as the digital computer only understands binary language. Binary language consists of two digits, 0 and 1. It is also known as machine language. 88. Which of the following is a self-complementing code? The correct answer is B. If a code is constructed in such a way that when we replace 1 by 0 and 0 by 1 in the 4-bit code representation of a digit, it is called a self-complementing code. For example, the 2421 and the 5211 codes are self-complementing. A necessary condition for a self-complementing weighted code is that the sum of its weights be 9. Digit 8421 and 5421 codes are not self-complementing codes, whereas 5211, 2421, 3321, 4311 are self-complementing. 89. The basic unit of quantum information is. The correct answer is D. In quantum computing, a qubit, or quantum bit, is the basic unit of quantum information, the quantum version of the classic binary bit, physically realized with a two-state device. A qubit is a two-state or two-level quantum mechanical system, e.g. spin of the electron, in which two levels can be taken as spin up and spin down. 90. Which one of the following is the context in which the term qubit is mentioned? The correct answer is B. In quantum computing, the information is encoded in qubits. A qubit or quantum bit is the counterpart in quantum computing to the binary digit or bit of classical computing. A qubit is a two-state quantum mechanical system, one of the simplest quantum systems, displaying the peculiarity of quantum mechanics. 91. Consider the following statements and select the correct answer from the codes given below. 1. .NET framework has been developed by Microsoft. 2. Java is an open-source technology developed by Sun Microsystems. Codes. The correct answer is C. .NET framework is a software framework developed by Microsoft that runs primarily on Microsoft Windows. Java was originally developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsystems and released in 1995 as a core component of Sun Microsystems' Java platform. 92. An exclusively private network used by employees of a company in a single location will be classified as ARPANET. The correct answer is B. A local area network, LAN, is a computer network that interconnects computers within a limited area, such as home, school, computer laboratory, or office building, by using network media. 93. Ethernet is an example of. The correct answer is B. Ethernet is a network protocol that controls how data is transmitted over LAN. Technically, it is referred to as the IEEE 802.3 protocol. 94. In a database, field is. The correct answer is D. In a database, field is a category of information. 95. Which part of Central Processing Unit, CPU, performs calculations and makes decisions? The correct answer is D. Arithmetic Logic Unit, ALU, is responsible for performing calculations and contains decision-making mechanisms. In the computer system, ALU is a main component of the Central Processing Unit, CPU, which performs all arithmetic and logic operations that must be performed on instruction words. 96. In Computer's dictionary, the letter CD is used for. The correct answer is A. CD compact disc. Some other abbreviations are email, electronic mail, IC, integrated circuit, IP, Internet Protocol, LAN, local area network, CAD, computer-aided design. 97. Computer hardware, which can store a very large quantity of data, is called. The correct answer is C. Magnetic tape and magnetic disk both are capable of storing a very large quantity of data. However, in comparison to magnetic tape, a magnetic disk is able to store more data. Before the invention of hard disk, magnetic tapes were widely used. 98. A new optical disc format known as the Blu-ray disc (BD) is becoming popular. In what way is it different from the traditional DVD? 1. DVD supports standard definition video, while BD supports high definition video. 2. Compared to a DVD, the BD format has several times more storage capacity. 3. Thickness of BD is 2.4 mm, while that of DVD is 1.2 mm. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 1 and 2. C. 2 and 3. D. 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is B. Blu-ray disc BD is a digital optical disc data storage format. It was designed to supersede the DVD format, which is capable of storing high-definition video resolution, 1080p, while DVD supports standard definition video. The common Blu-ray disc is 120 mm in diameter and 1.2 mm thick, the same size as DVDs and CDs. Conventional, pre-BDXL, Blu-ray discs contain 25 GB per layer, with dual-layer discs, 50 GB, being the industry standard for feature-length video discs. Triple-layer discs, 100 GB, and quadruple layers, 128 GB, are available for BDXL rewriter drives. 99. Which of the following is not a computer hardware? The correct answer is B. Compiler is not a computer hardware. It is a special program that processes statements written in a particular programming language and converts them into machine language or code, which computer's processor uses. 100. Which of the following is not a hardware? The correct answer is C. Among the given options, assembler is not a hardware. It is a software program that takes basic computer instructions and converts them into a pattern of bits that the computer's processor can use to perform its basic operations. 101. Which of the following is not a computer hardware? The correct answer is D. Computer hardware is the physical components of a computer that we can see and touch. Examples: monitor, CPU, keyboard, mouse, printer, and scanner. Excel is a software developed by Microsoft. 102. Which of the following is not a hardware? The correct answer is D. Operating system is not a hardware but a software program, while printer, mouse, and keyboard are hardware devices. 103. Which of the following is a software? The correct answer is C. Compiler is a part of computer system software. A compiler converts programming language to machine-level language, which is understood by the computer. 104. Which of the following is not an open-source software? The correct answer is A. Internet Explorer is a closed-source software, while others are open-source software. 105. Which of the following is not offered as an independent service layer in cloud computing? The correct answer is A. In the given options, hardware as a service is not offered as an independent service layer in cloud computing, while other options E, B, and D are offered as an independent service layer in cloud computing and known as SAS, PaaS, and LaaS respectively. 106. Index hole is related to? The correct answer is B. A small index hole in the floppy disk is used for referencing the beginning point of the stored data. 107. IRQ6 is commonly assigned to? The correct answer is C. By default, IRQ6 is assigned to the floppy drive controller, which is a standard function integrated onto most motherboards. 108. A program that controls a computer's basic functions. The correct answer is A. Operating systems are essential parts of any computer system and are indispensable in several modem electronic devices. Apart from doing the basic functions such as memory management, device management, process management, etc., operating systems are now having several other capabilities, such as watching movies, listening audios, web browsing, etc. 109. The brain of the computer is known as? The correct answer is D. CPU is the abbreviation for Central Processing Unit, sometimes referred to simply as the central processor, but more commonly called processor. The CPU is the brain of the computer where most of the calculations take place. 110. The most important part of a computer is? The correct answer is A. Central Processing Unit, CPU, is the most important part of a computer. Here, computer analyzes the received information or data. 111. Which of the following statement is not correct? The correct answer is C. CPU refers to Central Processing Unit. It is the brain of the computer where most of the calculations take place. Statements of other three options are correct. 112. Which of the following is function of control unit in CPU? The correct answer is A. The control unit CU is an internal component of the microprocessor architecture that generates the necessary control signals to execute the program instructions and to control the various operations performed by the processor. The CPU processor contains 3 functional units. These functional units are Control Unit CU, Arithmetic Logic Unit ALU, and the Memory Unit MU. It is the CU that decodes the program instructions and control and directs all the operations of the computer system. 113. Which of the following software is used for word processing? The correct answer is D. A word processor is an application software that is mainly used to produce, edit, and format text-based documents. Microsoft Word is a popular word processing software of Microsoft Office. WordStar is also a word processor developed by MicroPro International, while PageMaker is a word processing software of Adobe. 114. MS Word is used for. The correct answer is B. MS Word is a word processing software which is used to create and publish any printable text material. 115. Word processing, spreadsheet, and photo editing are examples of. The correct answer is A. Word processing, spreadsheet, and photo editing are the examples of application software. Some more application software are video and audio editing, desktop publishing, computer-aided design, CAD, etc. 116. The basic unit of Excel spreadsheet where we enter data is known as. The correct answer is C. The basic unit of Excel spreadsheet where data is entered is called the cell. It consists of a row and columns. 117. A Word document, video, or MP3 is A. The correct answer is C. Computer files have 2 parts to their names, a descriptive name and a file extension. A file extension is part of the file name and uniquely identifies the type of the file, also referred as format of the file. For example, .doc is a file created by Microsoft Word. Similarly, .mp3 is a music file that can be opened by any application which handles MP3 files. 118. Which of the following file format is not a video file format? The correct answer is A. Among the given file formats, MP3 is an audio file format, while MP4, MOV, MPEG-4 video, and AVI are video file formats. 119. Which electronic device was used in second-generation computers? The correct answer is C. Transistors were used in the second-generation computers. A second-generation computer is a type of computer that, as opposed to vacuum tubes of first-generation computers, relies on discrete transistors as its principal component to do the processing. 120. Which one of the following is the main electronic component of the third-generation computer? The correct answer is D. Integrated circuits ICs are used in the third-generation computers. This circuit was invented by Jack Kilby and Robert Noyce. The electronic circuit formed by constructing electronic components like transistor, resistor, and capacitor on a small piece of semiconducting material is called integrated circuit. 121. Miniaturization of present-day computers has been possible due to the use of. The correct answer is B. Integrated circuit is a set of electronic circuits on one small plate of semiconductor material, normally silicon. After its invention in 1958, it is used in place of transistors in the computer, and hence we can say that the miniaturization of present-day computers has been possible due to these integrated circuit units. 122. What is the material used in the manufacturing of IC chips in computers? The correct answer is A. Silicon is the material used in the manufacturing of IC chips in computers. It is a semiconductor, and in 1958, J.S. Kilby developed a complete integrated circuit in the form of a chip, which is called IC chip. 123. ICs are classified on the basis of. The correct answer is A. ICs can be classified on the basis of their chip size, as given below. Small-scale integration, SSI, 3 to 30 transistors chips. Medium-scale integration, MSI, 30 to 300 transistors chips. Large-scale integration, LSI, 300 to 3,000 transistors chip. Very large-scale integration, VLSI, more than 3,000 transistors chip. 124. Which of the following statements is correct? The correct answer is D, 34. The full form of the modem is modulator-demodulator. It converts digital signal to analog signal and analog signal to digital signal. 125. The device by which data are transferred by telephone with the help of binary signals is. The correct answer is A. Modem, short for modulator-demodulator, is a hardware device that allows a computer to send and receive information over telephone lines by converting digital signal into an analog signal and analog signal into digital signal. Thus, modem performs modulation and demodulation, and it is required for sending and receiving data between computers around the world through telephone lines. 126. The form of information signal used in sending fax and email is. The correct answer is B. The form of information signal used in sending fax and email through phone lines is both analog and digital signal. 127. One is the process by which the receiver interprets the symbols used by the source of the message. The correct answer is B. Decoding is the process by which the receiver interprets the symbols used by the source of the message. 128. To increase the length of a network without loss of signal strength, we would use. The correct answer is A. The repeater is a networking component that extends the length of a network by amplifying the signal so that it can travel further along the cable without any loss. 129. Celeron, Pentium, and Core series are of. The correct answer is C. Celeron, Pentium, and Core series are types of microprocessors manufactured by Intel. And Core are the series of computer processor. 130. ROM is a memory. The correct answer is A. ROM means read-only memory. Once data has been written onto a ROM chip, it cannot be removed and can only be read. Unlike main memory RAM, random access memory, ROM retains its contents even when the computer is turned off. ROM is referred to as being non-volatile. 131. In a computer, the permanent memory is called. The correct answer is B. ROM is considered as the permanent memory of computer. Data or information in ROM is not destroyed or erased even after the computer is turned off. 132. A means of specifying location of data in memory is called. The correct answer is B. A means of specifying location of data in memory is called address. 133. CD-ROM stands for. The correct answer is B. CD-ROM, compact disc read-only memory, is a type of optical disc. Normally, CD-ROMs are already mounted and cannot be erased and filled with new data. CD-ROMs can hold up to 700 megabytes of data. 134. In computer terminology, RAM stands for. The correct answer is B. RAM is an acronym for Random Access Memory. It is considered as temporary memory and works only when the computer is functioning. Once the computer is switched off, all the data which is stored in RAM is lost or erased. 135. Which of the following is not true about RAM? The correct answer is B. Random access memory, RAM, is the hardware in a computing device that provides temporary storage for the operating system, OS, software programs, and any other data in current use so they're quickly available to the device's processor. Random access memory is considered part of a computer's primary memory. It is much faster to read from and write to than secondary storage, such as hard disk drives, HDDs, solid-state drives, SSDs, or optical drives. However, RAM is volatile. It retains data only as long as the computer is on. If power is lost, so is the data. When the computer is rebooted, the OS and other files must be reloaded into RAM, usually from an HDD or SSD. Hence, the statement of option B is not true about RAM. 136. Which is not a type of secondary memory? The correct answer is C. Solid-state drive, hard disk, and USB pen drive are types of computer's external or secondary memory, while random access memory RAM is part of the computer's internal or primary memory. 137. Which of the following is an extremely fast, small memory between CPU and main memory? The correct answer is B. Cache memory is an extremely fast, small memory between CPU and main memory. It stores data from a computer or program that is often used by the CPU. 138. Which of the following memories has the shortest access time? The correct answer is A. Cache memory, also called as CPU memory, is random access memory, RAM, that a computer microprocessor can access more quickly than it can access regular RAM. The cache has the shortest access time, or latency, of all the levels of the storage system and the highest bandwidth. 139. Which one of the following is not correct statement about flash memory? The correct answer is C. Flash memory, which is used in computers and other digital bodies or devices, is a type of memory that persists even when the power is off. Pen drive, digital camera, and memory card are the examples of flash memory. In comparison to the hard drive, a flash memory is much energy efficient. But if we compare in the terms of per unit storage of flash drive, it is expensive than normal hard drive. 140. COBOL is. Correct answer is B. COBOL stands for Common Business Oriented Language. It is a computer language developed for professional interest. 141. Oracle is. The correct answer is C. Oracle is a database software produced and marketed by Oracle Corporation. Database management system is computer software application that interacts with the user, other applications, and the database itself to capture and analyze data. 142. Which one of the following is not the language of computer? The correct answer is C. BASIC is a computer language. It is an acronym for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Fortran is acronym for Formula Translation. It is a high-level computer language. C is also a computer language. FAST is not a computer language. 143. Which one of the following is not a language of the computer? The correct answer is C. Among the given options, ROM, read-only memory, is not a computer language. In fact, it is a computer memory. All other options are computer languages. 144. Which is not a computer language? The correct answer is D. Paintbrush is not a computer language, while C, Java, and BASIC are computer languages. 145. Which of the following are computer languages? 1. Cobra. 2. Python 39. 4. Java. 3. Squirrel. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. A. Only 1 and 2. B. Only 3 and 4. C. Only 1, 2, and 3. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. Cobra is a high-level, object-oriented programming language used for general programming purposes. Python is a high-level, general-purpose programming language. Squirrel is a programming language similar to Lua, but uses a C-like syntax. And finally, Java is a popular high-level, class-based, object-oriented general-purpose programming language created in 1995. Hence, all four being computer languages, D is the correct option. 146. Which one of the following is computer high-level programming language? The correct answer is D. COBOL, Pascal, and BASIC. All of these are computer high-level programming languages. Some other high-level programming languages are Fortran, Java, Python, Visual Basic, etc. 147. Which one of the following is scientific computer language? The correct answer is C. Fortran is derived from formula translation. This high-level scientific computer language was developed by IBM. 148. BASIC is a language. The correct answer is A. Procedural programming languages include C, Fortran, Pascal, BASIC, etc. 149. JSP stands for. The correct answer is C. JSP, Java Server Pages, is a collection of technologies that help software developers create dynamically generated web pages based on HTML, XML, SOAP, or other document types. Released in 1999 by Sun Microsystems, JSP is similar to PHP and ASP, but uses the Java programming language. 150. The work of assembler is. The main work of assembler is to convert assembly language into machine language. 151. Language that the computers can understand and execute is called. The correct answer is B. Machine language is the elemental language of the computer. It comprises only two numbers, 0 and 1. Machine language is the only language a computer is capable of understanding. It doesn't need any translator program. It is also called machine code. 152. The machine language of computer is based on. The correct answer is C. The machine language of computer is based on Boolean algebra. It is the form of mathematics which deals with statements as well as their Boolean values. Boolean algebra is a type of mathematical operation that, unlike regular algebra, works with binary digits, bits, 0 and 1. 153. On which principle digital computer works? The correct answer is D. All digital computers rely on binary system of 1 and 0, and on the rules of logic set out in the 1850s by English mathematician George Boole. Just three operations, and, or, and not, can perform all logical functions known as Boolean logic. 154. If a domain name ends with .edu.us, then it is. The correct answer is D. US domain name refers to United States America, and .edu means education. Therefore, edu.us is the domain name of an American educational institution. 155. In the website of an organization, .com indicates. The correct answer is D. The .com portion of an organization website is short for commercial. It is a top-level domain, TLD, in the domain name system of the Internet. 156. Which of the following is a valid domain name extension? The correct answer is D. The part after the final dot in the domain name is called top-level domain, such as www.cnn.com. In this com is the top-level domain. Other top-level domains are edu, gov, org, .net, .info, etc. 157. Consider the following statements and select the correct answer from the codes given below. 1. Proxy server provides TCP/IP address. 2. Proxy server processes client's requests by forwarding the requests to other servers. The correct answer is B. Proxy server does not provide TCP/IP address, therefore statement I is incorrect. In computer network, a proxy server is a server that acts as an intermediary for requests from clients seeking resources from other servers. Hence, statement 2 is correct. 158. With reference to communication technologies, what is or differences between LTE, long-term evolution, and VoLTE, voice over long-term evolution? 1. LTE is commonly marketed as 3G, and VoLTE is commonly marketed as advanced 3G. 2. LTE is data-only technology, and VoLTE is voice-only technology. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. I only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2. The correct answer is D. LTE, long-term evolution, and VoLTE, voice over long-term evolution, both are high-speed mobile communication standards. Both of these communication technologies are used presently in India by various telecom operators under 4G mobile communication systems. LTE is commonly marketed as 4G, and VoLTE is commonly marketed as advanced 4G. LTE may or may not support data usage and voice call together, and using data and voice at the same time may affect the quality of the voice call in LTE. While VoLTE supports data usage and voice call together, and using data and voice at the same time in VoLTE does not affect the quality of the voice call. 159. What is the name of the Air India's generative AI virtual agent powered by Microsoft's Azure OpenAI service? The correct answer is A. In 2023, Air India has become the world's first airline to have successfully deployed a generative AI virtual agent called Maharaja, powered by Microsoft's Azure OpenAI service. Air India's Maharaja AI agent manages an extensive spectrum of customer queries across 1,300 areas related to flight status, baggage allowances, packing restrictions, check-in, frequent flyer awards, airport lounge access, flight changes, refunds, and more. 160. ChatGPT was developed by. The correct answer is B. ChatGPT Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer is AI-based chatbot, developed by OpenAI and launched on November 30, 2022. Based on a large language model, it enables users to refine and steer a conversation towards a desired length, format, style, level of detail, and language. ChatGPT is a form of generative AI tool that lets users enter prompts to receive human-like images, text, or videos that are created by AI. 161. In computer terminology, USB stands for. The correct answer is A. USB, Universal Serial Bus, is the most popular connection used to connect a computer to devices such as digital cameras, printers, scanners, and external hard drives. 162. The place where accessories are connected in a computer is known as. The correct answer is A. The port works as an interface between the computer and other computers or peripherals. Monitor, keyboard, mouse, and other parts of the computer are connected to the computer through the port. These ports are found in the motherboard. 163. Password in computers protects. The correct answer is C. The port works as an interface between the computer and other computer or peripheral. Monitor, keyboard, mouse, and other parts of the computer are connected to the computer through the port. These ports are found in the motherboard. 164. Which infotech terminology is used to find out the user's email address? The correct answer is C. Finger protocol is used to find out the user's email address. 165. Which one of the following expresses error in computer data? The correct answer is C. A software bug is an error, flaw, failure, or fault in a computer program or system that causes it to produce an incorrect or unexpected result or to behave in an unintended way. Most bugs arise from mistakes and errors made by people, either in the program's source code or its design. 166. Which industry is the primary user of magnetic ink character recognition, MICR? The correct answer is A. MICR is an acronym for Magnetic Ink Character Recognition. It is a font at the bottom of checks and other negotiable documents. It refers to the formulation of toner used to print the specialized font. It is mostly used in banking sectors for processing of checks through computer systems. 167. OMR stands for. The correct answer is A. OMR is short for Optical Mark Reader. It is a method of entering data into a computer system. Optical Mark Reader reads pencil or pen marks made in predefined positions on paper forms as a response to questions or tick list prompts. It is used in checking of objective type answer paper. 168. IRC stands for. The correct answer is B. IRC stands for Internet Relay Chat. It is an application layer protocol which allows people to communicate with each other in real time in a text-based environment. It is the form of internet chat or synchronous conferencing in real time. 169. For which word has the letter G been used in 2G spectrum? The correct answer is C. 2G is short for second-generation wireless telephone technology, which enables us to send text and picture messages and has internet capabilities. 170. CAD stands for. The correct answer is B. CAD computer-aided design software is used by architects, engineers, and building magnetic characters to create and process, drafters, artists, and others to create precision drawings or technical illustrations. CAD software can be used to create two-dimensional 2D drawings or three-dimensional 3D models. 171. GIF stands for. The correct answer is C. The GIF stands for Graphics Interchange Format. It is a computer file format used for images and simple animation. It was developed by CompuServe in the late 1980s and grew in popularity with the proliferation of the Internet. It allows high-quality, high-resolution graphics to be displayed on a variety of graphics hardware and is intended as an exchange and display mechanism for graphics images. 172. 3D printing has applications in which of the following? 1. Preparation of confectionery items. 2. Manufacture of bionic ears. 3. Automotive industry. 4. Reconstructive surgeries. 5. Data processing technologies. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. 1, 3, and 4 only. C. 1 and 4 only. B. 2, 3, and 5 only. D. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The correct answer is D. The term 3D printing covers a variety of process in which material is joined or solidified under computer control to create three-dimensional objects, with materials being added together typically layer by layer. The 3D printing is used in the preparation of confectionery items, manufacturing of bionic ears, automotive industry, reconstructive surgeries, and data processing technologies. 173. Which description is appropriate among the following for e-governance? The correct answer is C. E-governance, meaning electronic governance, is using information and communication technologies ICTs, such as wide area networks, the Internet, and mobile computing at various levels of the government and the public sector and beyond, for the purpose of enhancing governance. 174. The use of computers in governance known as. The correct answer is D. The use of computers in governance for delivering government services is known as e-governance. 175. A computer derives its strength from. The correct answer is D. The computer does the calculation at high speed. A microcomputer can perform millions of calculations per second. A computer is a device which performs all the calculations accurately without any mistake. A computer has also its temporary and permanent memory, which helps in processing of data. 176. Multimedia can contain. The correct answer is B. Multimedia is the field concerned with the computer-controlled integration of text, graphics, drawings, moving images, video, animation, audio, and any other media where every type of information can be represented, stored, transmitted, and processed digitally. 177. The practice of using more than one type of medium in computer at the same time is called. The correct answer is A. Multimedia applications can include many types of media. The primary characteristic of a multimedia system is the use of more than one kind of media to deliver content and functionality. 178. The ability of an operating system to run more than one application at a time is called. The correct answer is D. In computing, multitasking is a concept of performing multiple tasks over a certain period of time by executing them concurrently. 179. When an information is dialed on the telephone and read on the television screen, it is known as. The correct answer is B. Through telefax, one can transmit graphics and textual information from one location to another with the help of telephone lines. The fax was discovered by Scottish inventor Alexander Bain in 1842. 180. What can we send through video mail? The correct answer is D. Video mail is a system for sending a pre-recorded video as an email with a link to the video. Graphics and video clips are the examples of the video message. 181. The service of the internet that provides audio and video conversation is called. The correct answer is C. Video conferencing, or video conference, means to conduct a conference between two or more participants at different sites by using computer network to transmit audio and video data. Video conferencing system works much like a video telephone. Each participant has a video camera, microphone, and speakers mounted on his or her computer. 182. Video conferencing is. The correct answer is A. Video conferencing is the conduct of video call by a set of telecommunication technologies which allows two or more locations to communicate by simultaneous two-way video and audio transmissions. 183. Which of the following devices is compulsory for video conferencing? The correct answer is C. A video conference is a live visual connection between two or more people residing in separate locations for the purpose of communication. For video input, video camera or webcam is required. For video output, computer monitor, television, or projector is required. 184. Which of the following is not an essential component required for the video conferencing system? The correct answer is ANS C. A video conference is a live visual connection between two or more people residing in separate locations for the purpose of communication. The essential component required for the video conferencing system is a video camera, display device, and microphone. The telephone is not required in video conferencing. 185. Email stands for. The correct answer is B. Email stands for electronic mail. 186. What are the two parts of email address? The correct answer D. A valid email address is an address composed of two parts, a username and a domain name in the following form. Username at domainname.extension. 187. The domain name of the email address mark.stoll@itdesk.info is. The correct answer is C. In any email address, part at the left of the @ symbol is username, and part at the right of the @ symbol is domain name. Therefore, in the given email address, itdesk.info is the domain name. 188. Which of the following is free email service provider? The correct answer is D. Hotmail, Rediffmail, Yahoo, Gmail, etc. are the free email service providers. 189. What kind of digital files can be attached to the email? The correct answer is D. Electronic mail or email is a method of exchanging digital messages between people using digital devices such as computers, tablets, and mobile phones. An email attachment is a digital file sent along with an email message. The files that can be attached to the email include documents, text files, music, audio files, video files, photos, etc. 190. What is singular of data? Correct answer is A. The singular form of data is datum. 191. Googlog is combination of two words. The correct answer is A. A blog is web page that serves as a publicly accessible personal journal of an individual, typically updated. Daily blogs often reflect the personality of the author. The author or writer is called blogger, and the process of maintaining a blog is called blogging. Word blog is the combination of two words, web and log. 192. A menu contains a list of. The correct answer is D. Command menu contains a list of related commands. 193. Is a way to quickly access a favorite website by saving it in your browser. A. Cookie. B. Bookmark. C. Blog. D. None of these. The correct answer is B. Bookmark is a way to quickly access a favorite website by saving it in your browser. A bookmark is a useful and fast way to save websites for later reference. 194. Size of virtual memory depends on. The correct answer is C. A computer memory refers to the device which is used to store any information, instructions, and results in the computer. All the actions occurring in the CPU of the computer first go to memory. In the modern operating systems, the exchange of information between hard disk and RAM memory takes place rapidly with the help of the virtual memory. The size of the virtual memory depends on the space allocated on hard disk for the virtual memory. 195. ICT stands for. The correct answer is B. ICT stands for Information and Communications Technology. ICT refers to technologies that provide access to information through telecommunications. This includes the internet, wireless networks, cell phones, and other communication mediums. 196. The full form of SIM is. The correct answer is A. The full form of SIM is Subscriber Identity Module. It is a small card that contains a mobile network subscriber's account information. This allows the phone using the card to attach to a mobile network. About half the size of a typical stamp, the SIM card is most commonly associated with GSM, Global System for Mobile Communication, and UMTS, Universal Mobile Telecommunication System handsets. 197. SMS means. The correct answer is B. SMS means short messaging service. It is used for exchanging messages by mobile phone. 198. How many days will picture message stay in private inbox? A. 28 days, B. 30 days, C. 15 days, D. 7 days. The correct answer is B. A picture message can stay up to 30 days in the private inbox of a mobile. To secure the picture message for more days, it has to be saved in the message box. 199. Who invented electronic computer? The correct answer is A. Colossus was the name of a series of electronic digital computer developed for British codebreakers in 1943 to 1945 to help in the cryptanalysis of the Lorenz cipher. It was designed by the British engineer Tommy Flowers. Alan Matheson Turing also contributed to its design, but the fact was that he was not directly involved in it. But in the available options, Dr. Alan M. Turing is the correct answer. 200. The main board of the computer is known as. The correct answer is B. A motherboard is a physical arrangement in a computer that contains the computer's basic circuitry components. The chipset is the main part of the motherboard. It manages the data flow between processor, memory, and peripherals.